So this is going to be a quick unboxing of a Autodolly by a brand called Yelangu, and it is sold on the Amplus website. You can find the link in the description below, and if you're interested in purchasing it, you can just head on over there and grab one of these. So I'm gonna open it up, see what's inside. I'm not gonna spend too much time on the unboxing itself because there's really probably not much to go through. And then after that, we'll do a quick test of the dolly itself and see how it performs. I got this because, you know, I feel like it's going to be something super handy to have for those tabletop scenes where you don't have a lot of time to set up a big rig and you just want to get a nice, you know, sliding in and out shot, or, you know, maybe an orbital shot around a product. You can do that as well. So let's get into it and open it up. So the full model of this is the Yelangu Lightsaber Wolf Autodolly L4X. So far it comes nicely packaged. It has a not a warranty card, but a warrant card, an instruction manual, the remote control. So it looks like a spare O-ring, or sorry, actually that's not an O-ring, that's a tire. As you can tell here, the actual device itself has little tires. They are technically O-rings, but they behave as tires. Nice that they include a spare, because you never know, one of those could get you know, caught up on something, and where are you going to find a replacement in a pinch? It has a USB type A to micro USB cable. So here is the dolly itself. Feels pretty nice. It's got some good weight to it, and it looks like it's pretty sturdy. And the wheels just fold out like that. It's got good friction to it, so it's not gonna automatically fold in on itself. Like, I'm hitting it pretty hard and it's not actually folding in. So that's actually really well made. It looks like these wheels on the sides are free spinning, as they should be, and the motor is connected to this wheel. So this looks like it's the wheel that's going to do all of the work. Okay, and you've got a standard 1/4 and 3/8 inch thread adapter that connects right into the actual device itself, like that. It's got a nice little rubber gasket in the bottom there, so as you tighten it on, it doesn't scratch up the paint on the device itself. So that's everything you get in the box. Now let's set it up and see how it operates. Before I actually do that setup, let's go over the buttons here. Over here you've got speed and your, I guess, direction. We're going to find out in a second here. So your speed, your direction, and I guess your remaining battery indicator LEDs right there. Flip it around. You've got your charge port for the USB, the micro USB, and you got your on-off button right there. So if you turn it on, the lights come on, letting you know how much charge is remaining, if it'll focus. And you can see how much battery life you have left. So remember to take this plastic protective cover out of the battery compartment in the back before using it. Now, it's got these guidelines on it, which allow you to kind of line it up so you can kind of control your tracking. And then you can make little adjustments here based on how you want it to track. And once you have it where you want it, it should work. Okay, so basically how it works is play, it's self-explanatory. Play will just start it moving, press it again, and then it'll stop. If you want it to go in the opposite direction, you press this button here, press pause, it'll move in the opposite direction, and then it'll continue going in that direction until you want it to go the other way. So this play and pause button gets it to move forward and backwards. Sorry, move in whichever direction you have it set in. This button reverses its direction. Now this also acts as a start and stop button if it's from a standstill. So if you press it, it starts going, press it again, it'll start going the other way. And then play pause button to stop it. And this button here is your speed. you can see that the speed changes. So let's do a quick test of the speed and see how fast it can go. So this is speed 1. It's a nice moving pace. Let's go to speed 2 and hit play or start. And go a little bit faster. And let's do the fastest speed, speed 3. Very nice. So I like that you have the 3 options. So far it looks like it's pretty smooth. I don't notice any jitter. Now what I'm going to do is put a camera on it and do a few test shots. Before I do that, this is great to have in case you're not good at keeping your pace steady when you're pushing something like this. Now this is it's basically a dolly that has rollerblade wheels on it. How this one works, straightforward. You just push it and you bend the wheels in the direction that you want it to turn. You loosen one of these knobs and this one and you kind of set it. It can work, but the problem is a lot of people are not good at keeping a steady pace. Hence the motorized dolly, which solves all that for you. And this, I should add, is a lot more portable as it folds in. It is tiny in comparison. The size comparison, it's not even close. This you can throw in your pocket, quite literally, and just take it with you. This, not so much. Okay, so before I do a test with a camera on, I just want to see how well it handles a circle. Oh, there's a little gap in my table here, so I might get caught in that. Well, I took that jump pretty well. Nice. So this isn't even, so it took a little, I had to do a little bit of off-roading there, but there you have it. Very nice. All right, so here's a quick test. I'm just going to do a straight in push with the configuration so it goes in a straight line to see how well it tracks. Perfect. You'll notice when it stops, it doesn't come to an abrupt stop. It comes to a nice, it eases into the stop. So let's try that one more time. I'll change the camera angle a little bit lower. That was speed 1. No, I lied. That was speed 2. Let's try it at speed 1. So this is speed 1. For reference, I'm using the Osmo Pocket 3 to record this video. Now let's try a few, orbiting shots. The cool thing with these automatic dollies is you can do that, that zoom in, zoom dolly effect. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's basically, it makes the background look like it's growing or shrinking as you're zooming in. They use it a lot in hallway scenes and horror films. So as this is pulling away from Batman, I'm gonna digitally zoom in post. So this is real time. And now let's play that back while we're zooming in. Okay, so let's try to do a full 360 here. I'm gonna put the controller right in the middle here. So a good tip to find the middle point of your orbit is look at your wheels and go 90 degrees to their central hub. Wherever they meet should be your center point. That should be approximately it. So I'm gonna give it a quick test. Excuse this white wire here. That's just my microphone being plugged into the Pocket 3. So I am going to hit play right in front of you here and see how well it works. I'm keeping the wheels in the shot so you can kind of see what's happening here. If you're noticing, it's not like, you'll notice the wheels are still centered to the remote. The frame is not centered, but that's just because the gimbal's doing its gimbal thing. And it's almost done. And I'll get ready to hit pause once it makes it to its starting point. And there you go. So that's going to do it. That is a quick unboxing and test of the Yelangu Lightsaber Wolf Autodolly L4X. Check out the link in the description if you want to buy it from Amplis. This is a great little device to have, super lightweight, doesn't take up any room in your camera bag, and it's convenient. It gives you really nice cinematic shots from what I've seen. And if you're doing decor shots or detail shots in the morning, if you're shooting weddings, great little gadget to have. And yeah, I would not hesitate to grab one of these. Super, super convenient and takes all of the fuss out of trying to make sure you're nailing the speed of your shot when you are filming. So that's going to do it. If you liked the video, leave a comment. If you have any questions, leave it down below. And, you know, we'll see if we can answer it. If I can't, hopefully someone else will. But there really isn't much to go on about with this. It does what it's supposed to do and it does it well. Other than that, that's it. So stay tuned for the next video.